Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside SunTrust Park. Game number 3 of this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll take a look at ball 1. His career line with Foltynewicz, he's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Herrera makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right
there. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. Hernandez on second. Herrera at first with no outs. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line drive base hit. Hernandez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
So now Carlos Santana as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, and the throw by Markakis is a beauty. He is out at home plate.
Third baseman number 7.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Markakis in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Popped him up. Goslin shading to his right, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Phillies lead this one 1-0. Jared Eichhoff gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Jared Eichhoff, one of the top up-and-coming pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Overhand curveball from a right-hander. Might have the best right-handed curveball from a starter in baseball right now. Guy has a terrific future.
Striding in, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
2-1 to count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Santana in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's hitting .360. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pereira is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Franco has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at Ender Enciardi. The name of his game is speed. Covers a ton of ground. Great arm in the outfield. Ability to play Gold Glove caliber.
Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch on its way. Up around the face.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No strikes.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Sliced hard on the ground. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Jared Eichel.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jared Eichel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
That's outside.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And the guy manning shortstop today is J.P. Crawford. This guy, he doesn't have the quickest feet in the game, but he has unbelievable range, a strong arm, and very, very quick hands. And he is just the start of the new wave of the next line of great shortstops.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Phil Gosselin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Count even now at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing on the ball.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Inciarte's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Herrera has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
How about it?
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Striding into the box, number 13. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana, and a step on first himself to the out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. Not great. He's 1 for 8. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Another try at 2-2. This one's flared out toward left, and that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Here's Ender Inciarte as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1 home is taken for strike two. From the stretch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta. Standing in now, Nick Markakis, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Markakis, originally from New York State. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-1 Atlanta. Ready for another chance? Carlos Santana, a base hit in his first trip.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Michael Franco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Sliders in for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Hit to short. Swanson picks it up. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 to him now.
3 balls, 0 strikes.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Phillies strand one. They still trail it here 2-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, Dero. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Runner back standing. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in to try it again, Phil Gosselin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the
3
plate.
balls, 1 strike.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. And that's low, ball 4. Into the box, Tyler Flowers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The Braves on top 2-1. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Alfaro, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Next to hit will be the pitcher. Jared Eichhoff comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Alfaro on at first, nobody out. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped high in the air. Goslin is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Runner in scoring position with Cesar. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by one check swing holding up.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Lifted the other way out to left center. And And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Stepping in for the Braves, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the
Number
first
13.
offering. Here's a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
1-2.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Got a full count.
Dansby Swanson, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball called for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Slider swung on and grounded toward short. And that's the second out.
Top pitcher, number 26, Mike Fultonevich.
So here now is the pitcher, Mike Fultonevich. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. On the ground to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 2-1. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. One and one, here it comes. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And that one just missed outside. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count.
On deck, Carlos Santana. Now the payoff pitch home. Line hard. But this is a foul ball.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Carlos Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman number 7.
Striding in once again, Michael Franco. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Ready to take his hacks again, Ender Inciarte, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing
high and deep to straightaway right. Williams going back, and it's gone as they add still another.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams is under it. He's got it 1 away.
First baseman number 5.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Herrera is there, 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Phil Gosselin. It was a walk in his last trip. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runners back. First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. Herrera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Atlanta. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point.
The right fielder number 5. Nick Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
The 2-1. Strike two swinging.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, J.P. Crawford, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Number 4 come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in. A base hit. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 33.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Leading
He'll
off
start
for the
things
Braves.
out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Tyler Flowers.
Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch on its way, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Hit on the ground to third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Johan Camargo will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And a ball 1-0. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ender Inciarte. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 58, Daniel Woodler.
Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Winkler hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here comes the first pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
This is pulled into right. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. From the stretch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 home. To short. Swanson scoops it up. A bare hand for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So now Carlos Santana. Lifted the other way to left center. Goslin is there. And that retires the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Braves. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 22, Nick Markakis. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 57, Luis Garcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Out in front of this one is Markakis, as this is lifted foul down the right field line and back in amongst the spectators. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. A bouncer up the middle. And Markakis has got himself a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down in there. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Comes set, and the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Ozzie Albies will be next. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Digging in once again, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you've got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
No hits to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 13.
Stepping in for the Braves, number 13. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. 3 runs already home here. Right in there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's now 6-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Al Minter is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 33.
Kurt Suzuki is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready, here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gosselin loves it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. Aaron Altair will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back standing. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. They've started out nicely right here. They've got two runners on. They're down 4. Grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Aroldis Vizcaíno gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. Pedro Florimon will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there, 1-1. Previously against Vizcaíno, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Philly down to their last strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Philadelphia, good night.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Braves crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Mike Foltynewicz gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 8 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Farm, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.